again. Today I'm going to be talking about another dupe, and it is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So this one is a supposed dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter, which I have and I really like, as I'll talk more about later. So today I'm just going to be testing out the light medium shade and compare coverage, texture, color, just as much as I can from the Charlotte Tilbury product, which I've used and I really enjoy. So thank you guys for watching, and I will get right into it. All right, so as usual, I'm gonna start with my lip balm. This is the Coroni by the Creme Shop, and so I like to keep my lips hydrated while I'm obviously putting on my makeup. So speaking of hydration, I also need to prime my face. So I guess I should have my primer. Actually, instead of the primer I was gonna use, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. The one that's kind of, I think it went viral on TikTok, but either way, a lot of like makeup artists have been, giving it good reviews. And so I've enjoyed it. I don't know how well it works as a primer, but it feels nice on the face when you first put it on. All right, now that my face is primed, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So this one is, as you guys know, a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter, which I have and I love. But, like all Charlotte Tilbury products, it is expensive. And so, I've heard that this is a good dupe for it, and I'm excited to try it out. So another disclaimer I should give is probably that it is a light to medium color, which might be a little bit light for me. So the description is a glow booster for radiant skin. Infused with squalene and hyaluronic acid, this glow booster creates a skin-enhancing soft focus effect for effortless radiance. It's the only filter you'll ever need. Just like the Charlotte Tilbury product, this is meant to be worn alone, under or over makeup, mixed with foundation, or used as a highlighter. So depending on probably the shade and how much coverage you want, this is, a really versatile product. So with the Charlotte Tilbury one, I have used it on its own, but I find that it works best as a glow kind of under my tinted moisturizer or foundation. So this is what the applicator looks like. It's a large doe foot, so I'm gonna just dot it on my face. And of course, this color looks really light on me, so what I'm hoping is that it's sheer enough coverage that the shade matching doesn't really matter as much. And so then I'm gonna use my typical Morphe M439 brush and just buff it all out. All right, so that is buffed into my skin. I was right that the coverage is so sheer that the color matching isn't really as necessary. So luckily the light medium, I believe, works on me. From what I can see, at least in this lighting, I think the shade is good. In terms of coverage, I did have to put on more than I anticipated for it to show up. The first layer that I put on was just so sheer, it didn't look like I was wearing anything. And then I added a second layer, and I do really like it. So I think that the drawbacks are that it does show texture. So I can still see like my pores and any small blemishes. And I think my other criticism would be that it looks a little bit wet. So I would definitely want to use a setting powder for this. In terms of its comparison to the Hollywood filter, I do like the Hollywood filter a little bit more. And the reason is I think I have that glowiness and dewiness with the Hollywood filter without the wetness. So I think that the formula for the e.l.f. one is maybe just a little bit wetter. I'm not sure, what the difference is in terms of ingredients, but I think that the Charlotte Tilbury one is worth it to me. But the packaging, it's such a good amount for this e.l.f. one and such a good price point that I do think it's a really good substitute. And I'll be interested to see how it works under makeup if I want a more full coverage day and wear foundation over it. But I actually really like the light coverage, and I think I'm gonna just wear it alone today. So I think I'm gonna go in with my other cream products, my blush and contour, before I set. I'm using my About Face Cheek Freak blush, and I'm then gonna go in with my nude sticks in Bondi Bay for my contour, just along the cheekbones and the side of the nose. All right, so for setting, I'm gonna use the one that I've been enjoying lately, which is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid. I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but it's in a darker shade. Not like darker than my natural skin tone, but it's not translucent. So I'm actually getting the light shade in that, and I'm gonna test that out and see how it goes. But I've been enjoying the Revlon one, and I think it's a good fit for my skin with mattifying it but not making it look dry. And today I'm not wearing concealer because I'm going for a really light coverage look. And probably won't wear eyeshadow either. I've been really liking the look of just going with my black eyeliner. So I think I'm gonna do brows, eyeliner, and mascara, just sped up. For my liquid liner, I'm going in with my Sephora black liner, and I'm just winging this out as usual. And then while that dries, I go in with my Benefit brow pomade and just comb through my brows just to give them a little definition and color. And then when I'm done with that, I curl my lashes and then go in with my Essence Lash Princess mascara and finish it out. All right, and the final step is gonna be a lip look that I've really enjoyed lately. So I'm gonna use the NYX lip liner, and this is a matte lip liner in the shade Life's a Beach. It's just this kind of almost peachy pale pink color. And at first I wasn't a fan because it's so light that I was barely able to tell a difference. But I think it just accentuates the borders of your lip a little bit in a nice way, and it still looks really natural while providing a little bit of color and definition. So I decided to keep it, and I've actually been using it like every time I wear makeup. And I do, as you can see, use the flat side of the pencil to kind of shade in a little bit to give it some more color. And then my favorite lip product that I've been using lately is the NYX Fat Oil. What is it? Fat Lip Drip Oil. And this one is in the shade Supermodel. It's so cute, and I have 3 shades and I wear them all the time, but this is the one that I think goes best with the lip liner. I just love the large doe foot applicator. I think it's like so nice, and I love how hydrating the lip oil is while providing some pigment, and just how glossy and shiny it is all together. So that is it. This is basically the everyday look that I've been wearing lately, just with the Halo Glow filter. And I have to see it in different light to make sure, but I honestly really, really like this, and it might become a new everyday product. I think that if you layer it up, the coverage is pretty good, and if you apply the powder, then it gets rid of that wet sort of look. So I'll definitely be wearing this more, and the encouraging thing is that the light medium shade did work for me. So thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.